Sophie Park, the City of Liverpool College, Head of Apprenticeships and Partnership Provision. So I look after all of the apprenticeship recruitment, the on-programme training, qualifications, and then making sure that the apprentices secures a full-time position with the employer. And then partnership provision is managing all of our key partner and subcontracted provision, so the private training providers. So workforce development is and professional upskilling is for current workforce or existing workforce that may want to expand their skills, knowledge and behaviours at the moment in their current job role. So it may be things like CIPD, ILM, leadership and management, AAT, accountancy. Right now it's been really busy for us in things like prevention and infection control, where we're getting people back into the workplace now following lockdown. Yeah, so there's been a big now employer incentive in hiring new apprentices into the workplace. So typically an employer has always had access to up to £1,000 incentive payments for hiring a new apprentice into the workplace. Now a new government scheme which launches from the 1st of August to the 31st of March 2021 means that an employer who hires a new recruit into the workplace who is an apprentice aged 16 to 18 is eligible for up to £3,000 incentive payments. An employer who hires someone who is over 19 or over is eligible for up to £2,000. And that's not to say that the apprentice has to be newly recruited all the time. That's just those employer incentive payments. But an apprentice could be someone from the existing workforce who is looking to upskill or expand on their knowledge and skills and can use the apprenticeship levy or apprenticeship funds in order for them to gain extra experience or qualifications. So that's something that we've always done, and a big part of that was the introduction of the apprenticeship levy. But the new employer incentive payments are from the response to COVID. Yeah, so we offer pre-employment training and recruitment, and that way maybe, for example, in the construction industry where a contractor comes into the Liverpool City region to do a short period of work, they may need to hire more semi-skilled labourers, for example. So we would handle all of their recruitment and pre-employment training. So it would be things like health and safety on construction sites, CSCS cards, and we would place those successful individuals into a short-term work placement. Or it may be where someone, a hotel or something in the hospitality industry has moved into Liverpool and need to quickly hire a workforce in hospitality and catering, front of house, and we may take individuals who are in receipt of benefits, unemployed or on a low wage income, and we are able to offer them training, qualifications and upskilling with a guaranteed interview then for a position in the workplace. So a business would benefit from the college. We have 22,000 students studying with us at any one time through a whole range of different courses, qualifications, apprenticeships, RHE provision, distance learning. So our skill team in the delivery teams, the teachers, will be able to put forward students as a recommendation. So students that are committed developing skills, knowledge and behaviours in college, and we put them forward to employers, and then the employer would be have a guarantee that those students would come with the right skill, knowledge and behaviour for what they need to demonstrate in the workplace. Through the apprenticeship provision, that's something that the employers have really got behind, because for the employer, they're able to train and develop the apprentice 4 days a week in the workplace, but the student is most likely to come on a day release programme to college and get all of their education sides, the training and qualification. And then from an individual point of view, that student would potentially leave the college with a foundation degree in quantity surveying, for example, they get paid on the job while they are learning, and they leave with no HE loans, student loans or student finance, and they're more than likely guaranteed a full-time position with the employer when they finish. So currently the college, we have a 91% retention rate for our apprentices who retain with the current employer in a full-time position post-apprenticeship. Yeah, so we're one of the biggest further education colleges within the city region for our engineering and construction offer. So we have two specific colleges that we run engineering and construction from, and that is our Vauxhall Road campus, where we have our specialist workshops, anything from plastering, carpentry and joinery, gas engineering. We have a new renewable energy centre, and then we have everything right up to our manufacturing, civil engineering, quantity surveying. And then we have our smaller CITB funded construction hub, which is down on Liverpool Waters. And that is for our student base, but it's also for our employer base. So what you'll see is employers or big contractors that are working and operating in around the Liverpool Waters area will hire out the construction hub for training of their workforce or to hold construction meetings down there. And that's a great facility for our prospective students to see the contractors just dropping in and utilising the facility, and I think what we get from there is they're able to see the range of diverse jobs that you can have in construction and engineering sectors, and it doesn't necessarily need that to be a tool-based job. So they would be in contact with a lot of project managers, site managers, and it gives the younger students that operate from down there career aspirations. In the construction and engineering trade, we work with some of the larger organisations that are operating in the city region, so that would be Lango Rock, Graham Construction, Newry Construction, Vermont, and then we work right down to the SME market, so it may be a individual who has chosen to hire one plasterer or one joiner to work with them. So it's a big range of diverse employers. So we're excited to be working with a new employer to the college, which is Vital Energy. And Vital Energy will be responsible for the district heat network line down on Liverpool Waters. We'll be supporting them with their training and upskilling of their current workforce, but also in hiring new apprentices into new sector areas for the college, and we will be now expanding on our greener and renewable energy centre with Vital Energy. So we offer leadership and management in terms of professional upskilling, so it could be anything for a 3-hour seminar session which may be held at the employer premises, or it may be held in our Learning Exchange City Centre site, and it will go right up to anything up to a 48-month ILM leadership and management apprenticeship qualification. And that would be currently for middle leaders who are looking to upskill, diversify their range of qualifications with a view to progressing their career up into more of a senior management programme. Yeah, so we've got a digital academy up at our art centre, and we run a whole range of courses up there, from pre-employment training, which would be really basic digital skills, so helping individuals who are not currently employed, who are actively seeking work, with their job applications, which are now all digital. And then we have some really specific courses up there, which would be software development, network engineers, digital marketing. Digital marketing is really popular for us at the moment as an apprenticeship programme. I think as a response to COVID, that has been one that has been really, really busy. And then we go right up to our degree programmes in digital skills. So we offer the BA Level 6 degree apprenticeship. Definitely for adults in the digital marketing sector, I think what COVID has done is force people into working in a digital way, and actually what we found now with our employer and student base is that there is gaps for adult learners and adult employees in their digital skills. And so what we're able to do as a college is come in and either offer some really short, sharp training, so it may be one of our Microsoft packages, which would go between 1 and 3 days, or it may be a longer program where the individual is now really wanting to transform their business with a commitment to offering digital services. So we have six college buildings, all within the city centre, just our Vauxhall Road campus and the construction hub on Liverpool Waters just slightly outside the city centre. So the Kickstart programme is a £2 billion fund which is being released as a post-COVID incentive for employers to hire young people. It's ring-fenced for individuals who are 16 to 24 who are in receipt of universal credit. And what that individual will receive is, for up to a maximum of 25 weeks, they'll be eligible for training, qualifications and a full-time paid work placement, which can last up to 6 months. On successful completion of the 6-month period, that individual would be eligible then for more training. They would be able to go into further education. They could go onto an apprenticeship programme with the existing employer or into full-time employment.